Hey up, I really didn't have the first clue what I'm doing with videos. All I want to do is make my Lord and Master proud. Some may think he comes from blue, but he doesn't. He comes from above. Showers us with blessings and love. I wish the whole world would see how beautiful he is. If they did, their lives would be completely transformed. It's hard to be real in this world. As soon as I put on this hoodie, some of y'all are going to start making assumptions about me. And it's possible that some of your assumptions might be correct. And some of them might be wrong. But that's just the way life is. I hate the fact that I almost lost a friend because I was unable to know the difference between what should be kept public and what should be kept private. Guess we live and learn. It's funny how Seinfeld claimed to be a show about nothing, yet every episode was about something. Just like every day of our lives, even if we think we did nothing, even if you lay in bed all day, if you dreamed, then you did something. Question is, what do you do with those dreams? I'm not saying they're useless if they just stay inside your head, but they can potentially be more useful if you share them with other people. We don't know the impact that our lives might have on others. We don't see the repercussions of our actions all the time. Sometimes we only catch a little glimpse of it. We don't see the ripple effect of the pebble that we throw across the river. They told me that I shouldn't be referencing music artists, actors, or people in real life. Because for some people it would be relevant and for others it would be completely alien and unfamiliar to them. But it's by embracing the alien that we find familiarity. If anybody's seen that movie, Kevin Spacey in it, where he's encouraging kids to read the dictionary if they don't understand what he's saying. That's how I roll too. If you don't get what I'm saying, just dig around and find the truth for yourself. Because life's too short to try and explain everything. Wish I knew what the future holds. I just want the whole world to live in peace, but not at the expense of our freedom to express our faith. It would be cool if there was enough money to go around. So it didn't really matter if you had permission to be in a country or not, you could still stick around, and then you wouldn't have to worry about taking jobs from other people or taking food from them. I wish we didn't have to go to war to defend our borders. I don't really think that's been an issue for about 50 years or more. Since 1945, however long that was, like 70 years or something. I'm not going to do the math right now. Because it was like 100 years of World War I, 1916 to 1918. And the other one was 1939 to 1945, so it's not quite 100 years. Kind of feel like I should have given my rapper name instead of my real name in a tunnel. Do you ever feel like you're losing your identity? What do you find your identity in? I'm seriously asking. I hate the fact that I've said things that have caused women to run away from me. Especially women that care about. Especially the one that cared about the most. I just let it slip through my fingers. Still think I was right to be friends with everybody because God called us to be lights in the darkness. Although clearly I need wisdom and discernment with the people I choose to be friends with, because some of them don't necessarily mean me good, just harm, or just want to exploit my connection so they can promote their websites or what have you, or somehow steal information and sell it to third parties through people's computers, through hacking, phishing, whatever. I don't really understand that. I don't understand why anybody would use a computer for harmful means. I don't know if there's anyone on earth that's never engaged in harmful activity, consciously or subconsciously. It says in the Old Testament that we don't have to feel guilty about the sins we participate in, that we don't know we're doing, that we don't know it's a sin. I like the way Reliant K puts it, who I am hates who I've been. Or the way Paul puts it, the spirit is willing but the flesh is weak. That which I wish to do is what I end up doing. There is a war inside my members, a war of the spirit versus the flesh. That's always struck home to me as extremely significant. You know those little cartoons they have with angels and demons visibly fighting just above somebody's head, and one of the two wins out. Well, we know in the end that Jesus wins. Those of us who believe in him. I hope Whoever you are, this includes you. But I understand the world I live in, that we don't all share the same beliefs, or we're not always conscious of the commonalities we have in our beliefs. It may be helpful if you haven't already read the work of Don Richardson, to familiarize yourself with his work. He's got a book called Eternity in Their Hearts, which is about how every culture points to the Creator. I haven't actually read that one, but Gregory Boyd's God at War points to pretty much the same thing, even though it has some theological arguments that I'm not sure if I agree with, and I don't entirely understand, so I can't say whether I agree with them or not, but I know it gets some people riled. I know Showbread liked them, but, I'm not a sheep who jumps in the fire because Showbread says how high. Because Showbread says let's jump in the fire, I don't say how high. If anybody has heard I Am Anomaly, as in AI, then you're doing yourself a massive favor. We're the salt of the earth, we don't want to lose our flavor. Come on Jesus, right now, take me up in your arms, I just wanna be kept out of harm's way. I don't wanna be charmed by the ways of the enemy. I know you've been in the garden of Gethsemane, pouring out tears of blood for me. You say, nevertheless, if it is your will, then let it be, surrendering completely to your Father's will, 'cause you knew there was no other way. Yahweh, the truth and the life and the way, and the only one who saves from the cradle to the grave. I got to be brave when I approach this thing. Know that my soul, it wears your ring. Got to bling for you, that's why I sing for you, that's why I cling to you no matter what I do, 'cause you have the power to redeem me, even at the 11th hour when it feels like all of the evil forces are ganging up against me. Still I know that you prevent them from attacking me. You surround me with your heavenly bodyguards. Now I'm living large. See, life is hard, but it gets easy when you know where you're going. When you die, you can hear our spirits cry, El Shaddai. I get some shut-eye, I get some peace. You give your beloved sleep. You comfort us when we weep. You own the cattle on 1,000 hills. Want to use my skills to pay my bills, but I don't know how. You were so brilliant. Now, fireproof and heat resilient. How could you love a sinner like me? Could you still see something worth using in me? I'm confusing my own mind, abusing this body you gave me, the temple of the Holy Spirit. How could I allow so much corruption to enter it? Still I enter into your presence. You've been watching over me since I was gushing placenta. You knew how it was gonna be when I was just an idea. In my mom and my pop know that produce a lot of slop, but no matter how much I chop it up, I know that you are the one who gets the cream of the crop, always offering you the first fruits. You reboot my spirit, restore my energy. Hope the world gets to hear it. I don't care if licensing fees are gonna clear it. Clear-headed, not be dreaded. I shred it on the microphone, giving you all the credit for all the things that you've done, for sending your son into the world to redeem us from hell. No, I just wanna dwell in your presence night and day. Yahweh, your company is so beautiful and sweet.